Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Hampton. We're at the Richland Gym tonight. My partner, Ed Gargis, is en route, and he'll be here in just a little bit. We're here to bring you the game between the Dexter Bearcats and the Richland Rebels. Both teams are in need of a win. Dexter right now at 4 wins and 13 losses. I was talking to Coach Nichols prior to the game, he and Coach Geatley, and I said, I tell you what, you all have got to have the best 4-13 team I've ever seen. Getting ready to go into the districts, I sure would not want to be playing you. Richland Rebels, on the other hand, come in with a record of 8 wins, 8 losses. They've had kind of an up-and-down season, and but all in all, Casey Knight has brought this team through some adversity and has got their attention, and we'll see what happens tonight. We really think that you'll see a very competitive game. Both of these teams just 6 miles apart, both these schools, and they like to get after each other. The Richland Rebels, they come in, their colors red and gray. They'll be in the white uniforms tonight. Mike Keeney is the superintendent. High school principal is Brian Huckel. And the athletic director is Carmel Seal. Head coach is Casey Knight, assisted by Michael Gleason. Dexter Bearcats, their administration, first of all, they're red and black. They'll be wearing the black uniforms tonight. Dr. Ken Jackson is a superintendent. Dr. Denny Gerald, the assistant soup. Bryce Matthews is a high school principal. Assistant principal and athletic director is Corey Mauser. Head basketball coach Rob Nichols, and Sean Geatley is the assistant. And while we've got time, we want to tell you the cheerleaders for the Richland Rebels. Amy Jones, she's the captain. She's a senior. Also Haley Waters, that is. She's a senior. She's also a captain. Amy Reed, a senior. Brittany Allen, a junior. Kendra Williamson, a junior. And these sophomores are Kaylee Evans, Taylor DeWitt, Heather Kindred, and Tiffany Brown. And they have freshmen Amber Tilley, Macy Dowdy, and Chelsea Bowers. Dexter's cheerleaders. The Dexter cheerleaders are Madison Baker, Kaylee Dukes, Delaney Flowers, Katie Gibson, Elisa Hester, Hannah Keithley, Jamie Keithley, Sarah Phillips, Jessica Satterfield, Brittany Sayer, Michelle Thornbrough, and Alex Yark. Sponsors Katrina Klusner and Lisa Phillips. And I'm sorry we do not have the cheerleading sponsors for the Richland Rebels. Yes, we do. Jana Wyman, Richland Rebels sponsor. This game tonight brought to you in part by Allen Christian in Dexter, A-plus medical equipment in Dexter, Three Rivers Community College, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Shop Historic Downtown Dexter. The attorneys of Welch, Todd, and Parker, they're located in Malden, and Glenn Sain and Rector, Kennett, and Paragould. Tonight, Kim Stokes is on the camera for us. She always does a great job. We appreciate her and all her works and efforts. We have many people talk about the production that David Black does with our film when we take it back into to the studios, and he does a good job of editing. Or no, he doesn't. He does a great job of editing, and we appreciate that. Again, Ed Gargis will be along a little bit later, and we want to tell you tonight's referees are Rich Payne, Mike Buck, and Tom Britton, and we'll be set to go with the starting lineups in just a moment, so we're going to take it back to the station for a word from our sponsors. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
everybody's got the same vehicles to sell. All we have to sell is service and reputation.
You seem to want to treat the customer the way you want to be treated.
They're going to be treated good. They're going to get good service. Going to get a good vehicle.
Taking care of the people after the sale. We feel like we're absolutely the best.
It's all a family, customers and the people who work here.
We have a good reputation with a lot of good people.
I only have Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
National anthem done by Duet on clarinets, and I want to tell you, that was beautiful, folks. First time I've ever heard it done that way, but they did a great job. We're about to set for the starting lineup, so glad that you joined us here on YHC TV, your channel for high school basketball. We are really excited about being here. When we come to Richland, we are treated so well. All the gyms we go into, the people are so glad to see us do these games, and we are so happy to be doing those for our student athletes, the fans, the cheerleaders, and everybody involved. Even the referees are asking for copies of the game. The starting lineup for the Dexter Bearcats: 5'10" senior number 3, David Hessling. Number 5, a 6'4" senior, Eric Wyndham. Number 10, a 5'9" sophomore, or senior that is, Bobby Ralston. 5'11" junior, number 22, Drew Kelly. And number 45, a 6'3" senior, Kevin Hart. They're coached by Rob Nichols, assisted by Sean Gigley, record of 4-13. For the host team, Richland Rebels, head coach Casey Knight, assistant coach Michael Gleason. Again, they come in the record 8 wins, 8 losses. Number 14, a 5'11" senior, Nick Harris. Number 20, a 6'2" senior, Landon Miller. Number 22, a 6'1" sophomore, Drew Thornton. Number 32, a 5'10" sophomore, Mac Thornton. And number 33, a 6'2" senior, a 6'2" junior, number 33, John McGarity. We'll get that out here in just a minute. Should be a great game tonight, folks. Glad that you've joined us. Again, the referees Rich Payne, Mike Buck, Tom Britton. This is a Stoddard County Conference game. Stoddard County tournament already completed, but these two teams just 6 miles apart, and some great rivalries right here. Everybody knows everybody. This should be fun. Looks like Eric Wyndham will jump center for the Bearcats. For the Richland Rebels will be Drew Thornton. Just for the record, the weather outside today got up to 68 degrees. When we got here tonight, it was in the wind chill was down in the low 20s. Dexter will control the tip. Drew Kelly has it. Down in the corner to Hessling. He still has the ball. To Hart along the baseline. Back out to Hessling to Wyndham. Kelly has it out front. Skips it over to Hessling. Richland in a man-to-man defense. Kelly has it. To Wyndham. He's working against Miller. A nice inside pass that time to Hart. Hart scores the first 2 points of the game. 7:32 to go in the first quarter. Dexter on top, 2-0. Harris with the ball to Thornton, and we've got a back court as Thornton through to Mac Thornton, who had not established his position in the front court yet. So turnover on the Richland Rebels. Hessling with the ball, gets it to Kelly. Over to Ralston. To Hart. Hart has the ball knocked away. Richland with the ball. Miller has it. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Bearcats. I want to tell you, both these teams are not afraid of the floor. Ball's on the floor, they go after it. Both teams with great hustle. They'll leave everything on the floor tonight. There will be nothing going to the locker room, I will assure you that. Mac Thornton to Nick Harris. Dexter in a half-court press. Drew Thornton down to Miller. Out to Harris. Harris puts up a shot. Will not go. Rebounded out to Mac Thornton. He's got the ball. He's going to stop, put up one from 15, scores it. Mac Thornton drilled that one. 2-2. Ball tipped out of bounds by Drew Thornton. Hessling to inbound. Gets the ball to Kelly. Back to Hessling. Surprised to see Richland in a man-to-man. They generally play a zone, but they're in man-to-man tonight. Hessling with the ball. Drives in, skips it over to Wyndham. We're going to have a charge foul on Hessling. He dished it off the outside, but his momentum kept him going. Good defense that time by the Rebels. 6:22 to go in this first quarter. It's 2-2. McGarity to inbound. Gets it to Harris. Dexter's in a full court press. Drew Thornton skips it over to Miller. Miller tries to get it to Thornton. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Bearcats. Harris inbound, tried to get down the corner. Wyndham takes it away, trying to hit McGarity down in the corner. Wyndham stepped in front, stole the pass. Hart along the baseline, puts it up, scores it. Kevin Hart puts Dexter on top. 4-2. Drew Thornton with the ball. Hart with a near steal, but out of bounds with the ball. Thornton trying to hit McGarity under the basket, and they call out of bounds on the Rebels. Dexter has control of the ball with a 2-point lead. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Hart has it. Thornton's on him. Gives it to Wyndham. To Ross, a nice pass inside to Hart. Blocked by Harris, but he's going to be called for the foul. Got him on the arm. His first, team's first. Going to the line to shoot two will be Kevin Hart. A lot of wind damage at the Dexter Airport today as we came up. We've got a timeout on the floor with 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Dexter on top of the Richland Rebels, 4-2. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
What if sports were much more than just a game? And there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
$30,000. Do I hear 40? $40,000. Do I hear 50? 50,000. I have 50,000. Going once, twice. Sold to the gentleman in the center.
Hi.
Moving on. This is a 19th.
Okay. I want to go ahead and sell it now.
Sell what?
That thing I bought.
Constantly buying and selling stocks doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones recommends investment strategies that have proven themselves over the long term. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Picking up where we were talking about the wind damage, again we were talking about the change on this temperature change on this 29th day of January. It was in the high 60s, and then tonight when we got here, wind chill down in the low 20s. And they said winds near 100 mile per hour this afternoon, late this afternoon at the Dexter Airport. Did a lot of damage to some planes, the hangars. The restaurant there at the airport turned over a tractor trailer out by Walmart today, they said. Also on the I-55, tractor trailer turned over there. But let's get back to basketball. Hart with his first. Scores it. Hart with all 5 points for the Bearcats. Hart's a 6'3 senior. Scores the next one. 6-2. Dexter on top. 5:40 to go in this first period of play. Thornton with the ball. Has the ball taken away by Rawson. He drives in, puts it up. We're going to have a charge. Miller that time stood his ground, and Miller is very good about picking up the charge foul. Rawson with his first, team second. 6-2. Good intentions, but good defense on the other hand by Miller. Ball taken away by Kelly. He goes inside, puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Mac Thornton. Thornton across the timeline. Harris has a ball working against Wyndham. Tries to get it inside to Thornton. Ball tipped around. Dexter comes away with it. Ball over to Hessling. Hessling goes in, puts it up, scores it. David Hessling with his first basket. It's 8-2. 5:15 to go in this first period. Richland breaks the press. Mac Thornton with the ball. Gets it down to Drew Thornton. He's going to go against Hart. Puts it up, scores it. Drew Thornton with his first basket of the night. 8-4, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dexter on top of Richland. We've got a walking call on Eric Wyndham. Coming into the game for the Rebels is Hakeem Whitaker. Going out is John McGarity. Mac Thornton with the ball. Working against Drew Kelly and David Hessling. Ball taken away that time by Rawson. He gets it down to Hessling. Hessling going to go in and put it up, and he's going to be fouled by Miller. Miller's got a bad knee, and hopefully he didn't hurt himself there. Landon Miller with his first foul, team second. Going to the line to shoot two will be David Hessling. .445 to go, first quarter, 8-4. Dexter on top of Richland. Hessling knocks the first one down. Next one knocks it down. He has 4 in the game now. 10-4, 4:45 to go. Mac Thornton with the ball. Across the timeline. Richland really not having trouble with the press, but Dexter's intensity, once they get it across, their defense intensity is causing turnovers. Richland's getting very few looks and shots at the basket. Miller being hounded out there by Hessling. Hessling is a great defensive player, and he'll do that to you all night long. Harris is down in the corner. Gets a screen that time from Whitaker. Miller with the ball. Puts up a three. Will not go. Rebounded by Thornton. He puts it up. Scores it. Drew Thornton with his second basket of the quarter. 10-6. Hessling thought about a three, but pulled it back. Hart has it. He's going to put up a three. Will not go. Rebound tipped out that time. Hessling, great hustle that time. Tips the ball out to Rawson. Rawson from 15. Will not go. Rebounded on the floor. We got a jump ball. Alternate possession goes over to the Richland Rebels. Good hustle that time by Bobby Rawson. And also Hakeem Whitaker. Good hustle by both teams. Ball loose on the floor, and I guarantee you both teams going after it. Thornton with the ball, gives it to Miller. Miller down in the corner, tries to go down the corner. The ball thrown out of bounds by the Rebels. Turned over to the Dexter Bearcats. Chad Tilley coming in for Landon Miller for the Rebels. With 3:46 to go in the first quarter, Dexter still on top of the Rebels, 10-6. Bobby Rawson with the ball, gives it to Hart, to Hessling. Oh, nice pass down to Ralston, he could not get it to go. He was all alone down there, but couldn't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Drew Thornton. Gets it to Harris. Harris to the ball, going to drive in. Passes the ball over or tried to hit Hakeem Whitaker, and he knocks it off his fingertips out of bounds. Dexter will control at their defensive end. Richland staying with that man-to-man. Hessling to Kelly. Kelly inside to Wyndham. Wyndham working against Tilly. Puts it up, will not go. Rebounded that time on the floor by Ralston. He drives in, puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped around. Ralston comes away with it, gives it to Hart. Great pass. Kevin Hart, good hands, puts it up, scores. He has 8 1/4. 12-6 with just under 3 minutes to go. First quarter, Dexter on top. Whitaker across the timeline. Loses a handle on the ball, but Mac Thornton gets it, skips it over to Harris. Harris gets it to Tilly. Tilly gets it out to Mac Thornton. Mac Thornton going to reset the offense. Dexter in there. Matchup man-to-man. Harris drives. Puts it up. Scores it. Nick Harris, his first basket of the night. Cuts the lead to 12-8. Hessling with a drive. Puts it up. Scores it. Hessling now with 6 1/4. Hart with 8. Those two, the only two have scored for the Dexter Bearcats. The ball thrown in and out of bounds off the Rebels. Another turnover. Logan Carwile coming in for the Dexter Bearcats. We've got timeout on the floor with 2:12 to go in the first quarter. It's 14-8. Bearcats over the Rebels. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Trinkets and Treasures, you will find a unique shop featuring charming antiques, gifts, and collectibles.
Customers come first at First Midwest Bank, located at 20 West Stoddard. Phone 624-3571. First Midwest Bank, chartered in 1963 and still locally owned and operated.
Whether redecorating or registering for your wedding, discover beautiful home decor at Decor.
Glen St. Motors has 2 great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glen St. Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen St. Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen St. Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen St. Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
But just as I said a minute ago, I said the press has really not affected Richland that much, except when they get into the front court. Their offense is not set because the press is still bothering them. But just as I say that, they've had back-to-back turnovers. Dexter's defense has really stepped it up here in the first quarter. They only have a 6-point lead, but they're got great penetration going tonight. Drew Thornton looking much stronger tonight than we've seen him on a YHC TV this year, so good to see that. And balanced scoring right now for the Rebels is Drew Thornton with 4, I should say. 2 by Harris, 2 to Mac Thornton for the Dexter Bearcats. You got Kevin Hart with 8, David Hessling with 6. Dexter has shot 4 free throws. They're 4 for 4. Richland has not been to the free throw line as of yet. Dexter will control the ball at midcourt. Ralston has it. Wyndham at the top of the key, gets it over to Carwile. Carwile with a drive, gets it to Hart. Hart to Hessling, down to Ralston. Wyndham skips it to Hart. Hart puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped around, Drew Thornton comes away with it. 1:45 to go in this first quarter. Richland needs a basket, they trail by 6. Mac Thornton with the ball to Chad Tilley. Chad Tilley inside to Drew Thornton, working against Hart. Good spin move, puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped out by Wyndham, goes to Thornton, and then taken away in there by Hart. Ralston quickly down to Hessling. Hessling inside to Wyndham, off his hands, out of bounds. A turnover to the Richland Rebels. 1:26 to go in this opening quarter from the Richland gym. Thornton handles the center, gets it over to Harris, to Mac Thornton. Across the timeline. He's going to take it down in the corner, gets it to Drew Thornton. A good pass. He's going to be fouled. Going to the basket, Drew Thornton. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Eric Wyndham, his first, team's third. Drew Thornton has not been to the free throw line tonight. He has 4 points in this opening quarter. 1:16 to go. First shot, good. Drew Thornton, a 6'1" sophomore, good-looking young man. Had a great freshman year last year, played every game on the varsity team. Second shot knocks it down. He now has 6 in a quarter. It's 14-10. Hessling with the ball. Skips it to Hart. Hart into Wyndham. Wyndham with a turnaround move, puts it up, will not go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time going to be on Drew Thornton, the third team foul for the Richland Rebels. First on Thornton. Wyndham's first free throw up, will not go. Second one up. It's long, but Bobby Rawson with a rebound. He puts it right back up, scores it. Bobby Rawson looks strong at time inside. 16-10, just under a minute to go in the first period. Dexter on top. Drew Thornton with the ball. Gets it over to Mac Thornton. Mac Thornton up the left side of the floor. Still with the ball. He drives in, puts up an 8-footer, or dishes off to hit Whitaker, and Whitaker has a ball blocked. Dexter comes away with it. 6-point lead with 40 seconds to go. To Drew Kelly for 3. No good. Hart with the rebound in the corner. Skips it all the way out to Wyndham. To Rawson. To Carwile. Carwile from 14. Will not go. Rebounded by Tilley. Tilley quickly to Mac Thornton off his fingertips. 20 seconds to go. Drew Kelly with a shot just inside the 3. Scores it. Drew Kelly with a nice shot that time. His first 2, 18-10 with 10 seconds to go. Tilley with the ball. Ball slapped around, taken away by Dexter. They have 5 seconds. Kelly has the ball. Rawson with a shot at the horn. It will not go to end the first quarter. It's the Dexter Bearcats 18, the Richland Rebels 10. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Well, very fast-paced quarter of that time. First quarter at 18-10. Dexter on top of the Rebels. Scoring-wise for the Dexter Bearcats, Kevin Hart with 8. 6 by David Hessling, 2 by Drew Kelly, 2 by Bobby Rawson. Foul-wise, 1 each to Hessling, Wyndham, and Bobby Rawson for the Richland Rebels. 6 to Drew Thornton, 2 to Nick Harris, 2 to Mac Thornton. Foul-wise, they only have 3, and that's Harris with 1, Miller with 1, and Drew Thornton with 1. Free throws, Dexter is 4 for 4, 2 for 2 by the Richland Rebels. Again, our cohort, Ed Gargis, being held up a little bit tonight. He should be here hopefully for the second half. Help us out. A little surprised in Richland's defense coming out man-to-man. Casey Knight surprised us there. Generally, they're in a zone, but boy, they look good. Their man-to-man stayed well with Dexter, and again, their turnovers have created Dexter's 8-point lead. Dexter's defense has done a great job of getting the turnovers and getting down, transitioning into that offensive game, getting the ball down the floor quickly and getting some shots, getting inside to Hart. Of course, Hart can shoot from anywhere on the floor. He likes to shoot the three. He'll also shoot the two. In for the Dexter Bearcats is Ben Mills. He's into the game. Hart getting a rest. Mills has it, skips it over to Kelly. Kelly's going to be fouled by Tilley. Chad Tilley with his first foul, team's fourth. Just underway in the second quarter. 18-10, Dexter on top of Richland. Coming in for the Richland Rebels is Jeremy McGarity. Going out is Chad Tilley. Mills with the ball. Working against Mac Thornton. Now McGarity on him. Mills drives in, tries to drop it off to Jared Stevens. Jared Stevens is into the game. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Richland Rebels. Dexter will control under their own basket. 7:35 to go in this second quarter. Mills to inbound. Gets it to Wyndham. Wyndham out front to Carwile. Skips it over to Mills. Mills to Stevens. To Kelly, down in the corner to Carwile. We've got a 3-second call in the lane that time against the Bearcats. Kevin Hart checking back into the game. Going out is Eric Wyndham. Neither team has scored in this first 42 seconds of the second quarter. Mac Thornton with the ball. We got two Thorntons, two McGarritys, and a Harris in for the Richland Rebels. Mac Thornton across the timeline, down in the corner, brings it back out front. Kelly all over Thornton. Gets it to Harris. Harris at the top of the key, skips it over to McGarity, to Thornton. To McGarity, he puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped around, taken away there by Kelly. John McGarity put up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Hart with the ball. To Carwile. To Mills. Back to Carwile. Carwile just inside the three-point line. It's short. Rebounded on the floor by Mac Thornton. To Harris. Harris is going to drive. Puts it up. Will not go, but he's going to be fouled. Nick Harris. Good drive that time. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul is on Logan Carwile. His first. Team's fourth. Harris' first trip to the line tonight. First shot up, scores it. Landon Miller in for Drew Thornton. Bobby Ralston in for Ben Mills for the Bearcats. Harris' second shot will not go. Rebounded by Hart. Just gets rid of the ball before he walked. Kelly with it down to Hessling. Back to Kelly. Kelly's going to put up a three. Will not go. Rebounded long to Ralston. Gets it back to Kelly. To Ralston. Back to Kelly. To Hessling. Skips it back over to Kelly. He gets it to Hart. Ball batted away that time by Jeremy McGarity and goes off the foot of Bobby Ralston out of bounds. Nice defensive effort that time by McGarity. Stevens out for the Bearcats. Wyndham in. .550 to go in this second quarter. Dexter on top, 18-11. Got a foul that time on David Hessling, his second. Team's fifth. 5:44 to go, 18-11. McGarity to inbound. Gets the ball to Harris. Harris skips it out to McGarity. He's going to put up a shot. Will not go. It's short. Harris with the rebound. Gets it to John McGarity. He gets it out to Mac Thornton. Thornton calling a play. Harris has it. Goes inside, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound by Wyndham. Wyndham to Rawson. Rawson skips it all the way down to Hessling. Hessling just inside the three, puts it up, scores it. David Hessling with his first basket of the second quarter. He has 8 in the game. 20-11. 5:05 to go in this second quarter. Dexter on top of the Rebels. Jeremy McGarity with the ball. Gets it to Mac Thornton. Gets it in to John McGarity. John McGarity going to go up with it, and he's going to be fouled. McGarity will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Kevin Hart, his first, team 6. The next foul will put Richland in the 1-and-1. McGarity's free throw, he scores it. Coming in for the Rebels is Hakeem Whitaker. Going out is Landon Miller. John McGarity, a 6'2 junior. Second one up. Will not go. Rebounded out to McGarity. He gets it to Mac Thornton. Harris with the ball. Gets it to Jeremy McGarity. Mac Thornton down to Whitaker. Whitaker skips it over to Jeremy McGarity. Puts it up. Will not go. Ball saved by the Bearcats. Hart has it. Gets it to Rawson to Hessling. Hessling thought about a 3 but pulled it back. He's going to drive. Puts up 1 for 10. Scores it. David Hessling now with 4 1/4, 10 in the game. Dexter on top of 10, 22-12 with 4:15 to go. Whitaker across the timeline. Harris has it. McGarity skips it over to Thornton. To John McGarity. Nice turnaround shot that time, but John McGarity, his first field goal. He now has 3 in the game. 22-14, just under 4 minutes. Hessling for 3. Will not go. Rebounded long to Wyndham. He tips the ball to Hessling, who gives a nice pass to Rawson inside. He goes inside and scores. He'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Look like the foul is on John McGarity, his first, team's 5th. Rawson's free throw is good. Rawson now has 5 in the game. 24-14, 3:45 to go. Hessling tipped the ball, but it goes right to Mac Thornton. He has the ball. He's going to go in against Hart, puts up an 8-footer. Will not go. Wyndham with the rebound. Gets it over to Rawson. Rawson quickly across the timeline, down to Hart. Hart puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Foul will be on Hakeem Whitaker, his first. Team 6. Hart goes to line to shoot a 1-and-1. He has not scored in this quarter. He has 8 in the game. He shoots a two-shot foul, First one will not go. Both teams now are in the 1-and-1 the rest of this half. Second one in and out, rebounded by Drew Thornton. 25-14, 3:25 to go in the second quarter. Bearcats on top of the Rebels. Going to have a foul that time, blocking foul on David Hessling. That's his 3rd foul. Coming in for Hessling is Carwile. Coming in for Whitaker is Jeremy McGarity. To the line to shoot a 1-and-1 is going to be Mac Thornton. Thornton has 2 points in the game. First time to the free throw line. First free throw up will not go, but Thornton gets his own rebound. Puts up a shot along the baseline, scores it. Good hustle that time by Mac Thornton. The ball stayed alive. He got a hold of it, put it up and in. 25-16. 3:05 to go. Kelly with the ball in the corner, skips it out to Rawson, who gets it into Carwile, who tried to hit Hart with it. Ball loose on the floor. Richland comes away with it. Nice pass that time by Mac Thornton over to Nick Harris. Nick Harris goes in and scores it. What a nice give and go that time by the Richland Rebels. As McGarity gets the ball to Mac Thornton, he gets it over to Nick Harris. Nick Harris put it up and in and goes to the line to try to convert on this three-point play. Foul that time on Logan Carwile, his second. Harris' free throw is good. 25-19, Richland back within 6. Just under 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. Hart along the baseline. Skips the ball out to Kelly. Kelly's going to put up a three. He knocks it down. Drew Kelly, his first three of the night. He has 5 in the game. 28-19, a 6-point lead. Short-lived, now it's a 9-point lead. Mac Thornton with the ball to Harris. Harris across the timeline, gets it to McGarity, to Drew Thornton. Nice bounce pass down to McGarity. He puts it up on a reverse, will not go. Wyndham with the rebound. Gets it to Carwile, gets it to Kelly. Kelly drives in, the ball blocked, but the foul's going to be called against the Rebels. Foul is going to be on number 32, Mac Thornton, his first. The line to shoot two will be Drew Kelly. First trip to the line for Kelly. Knocks the first one down. Dexter back to a 10-point lead, 29-19, 2:21 to go in the first half. Second one short, but Hart with a rebound. Puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Drew Thornton. Mac Thornton with the ball. Working against Drew Kelly. Got to watch out for that 5-second call. Gets the ball to Jeremy McGarity. Down in the corner to Harris. Harris for a long three from the corner. Ball's blocked, but a foul is going to be called on Bobby Rawson. To the line to shoot three will be Nick Harris. Harris is 2 for 3 from the line, all in this quarter. He has 6 in the game so far. 1:58 to go in the second quarter. Right now, Dexter on top of Richland by 10, 29-19. See what Harris does with the 3 free throws. First one is short. Second one, scores it. Whitaker in for Drew Thornton. Ben Mills in for Logan Carwile. Harris' third shot will not go. Whitaker takes the ball away. Richland still with the ball. Harris gets it to McGarity. Puts it up, scores it. John McGarity. Good hustle that time by the Rebels. 29-22. Mills with the ball. Gets it to Wyndham. Down to Hart. Hart along the baseline. Puts up a shot, scores it. Tell you what, but anytime Kevin Hart gets that wide open along that baseline, he shoots it. You can almost write it down. Harris with the ball. Gets it back to Thornton. Richland's got to cross the line. They do. They get it across in time. Get it down to Whitaker. He's going to drive. Ball slapped away by Mills. Richland gets it back. We're going to have a walking call against the Richland Rebels with 1:15 to go. 31-22. Dexter on top by 9. Coach Rob Nichols really wants this game tonight. He's really working his team right now. He's working as hard as the team is, trying to find the right combination. Kelly skips it to Rawson. Rawson out front, top of the key, gets it down to Mills. Mills works inside, gets the ball to Wyndham. Nice tip pass into Hart, puts it up, will not go. Hart with his own rebound, puts it back, scores it. Kevin Hart very strong inside. 4th point of the quarter, 12 in the game. 45 seconds to go in this second quarter, 33-22. Dexter's biggest lead ties that again at 11. Harris working inside, gets it out to Thornton, back to Harris. Harris puts up a 3. Will not go. Rebounded, tipped up by Wyndham. Is going to be called over the back of Jeremy McGarity. Eric Wyndham's second foul. To the line to shoot 2 for the double bonus will be Jeremy McGarity. He has not scored in this game. Dylan Harris, a 5'11 junior, in for Whitaker for the Rebels with 31 seconds to go. McGarity's first free throw, long. Well, it's been a fast first half. Second one, in and out, rebounded by Hart. He gets the ball to Rawson. Under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Rawson with the ball, gets it to Mills. Rawson back up front. He drives inside, kicks it over to Mills for 3. Will not go. Hart with the rebound, puts it up, scores it. Kevin Hart with the rebound, put back. 35-22. 5 seconds to go. Harris with the ball. Across the timeline, he's going to put it up. The horn goes off, and they're going to wave it off. No good. The end of the first half. Dexter Bearcats 35. Richland Rebels 22. You're watching high school basketball on White Sea TV.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Single white female, enjoy shopping, long walks, and cuddling. Will you marry me?
Investing with someone you've never met doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones opens offices in our clients' neighborhoods, so you can get investment advice from someone you actually know. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Well, we're going to be entertained at halftime by the Little Dribblers here at the Richland Schools. And sit back and watch this, folks. Well, while you're watching the Little Dribblers here, I'll give you the halftime stats. First for the Dexter Bearcats, Kevin Hart leads all scorers with 14. David Hessling with 10. 6 by Drew Kelly, 5 by Bobby Rawson. Free throws wise, Dexter 6 for 9 in that first half. Foul wise, David Hessling with 3. 2 each to Logan Carwile, Bobby Rawson, and Eric Wyndham. 1 to Kevin Hart. For the Richland Rebels, their scoring looks like this. 7 to Nick Harris, 6 to Drew Thornton, 5 to John McGarity, 4 to Mac Thornton. Free throw wise, Richland 6 for 12. Fouls, everybody has one foul that has a foul. That's Hakeem Whitaker, Nick Harris, Landon Miller, Drew Thornton, Chad Tilley, Mac Thornton, and John McGarity. So foul wise, Dexter has two guys with, or one with 3 fouls. That's David Hessling, and then three with 2 fouls. That's Logan Carwile, Bobby Ralston, and Eric Wyndham. Dexter's very deep on the bench, so they can play several guys. But very, very fast first-paced half. And Dexter on top 35-25. Again, you're watching the Little Dribblers at halftime from the Richland Gym. Being entertained. Also the pep band, the Richland Schools. Mike Kinney, the superintendent, along with Brian Buchel, the principal, out working with the little dribblers. It's good to see the administration working with the young people. We're running a few drills right now, and that's good. That one in, knocked down. First half, Richland came out in a man-to-man, and really, I thought did a great job on Dexter's offense. Kind of slowed them down. Where Dexter scored their points was off the turnovers, off of their press, or once Richland broke the press, Richland gets into the front court. Dexter takes the ball away. Richland's getting one shot at the basket. That's all they're getting. Dexter is controlling the boards between Wyndham and Hart, and they're getting the ball. They're either getting it out quick or tipping it out. Dexter getting the ball down fast. A transition game tonight working very well. They get it to Ralston. Ralston hits a flying David Hessling along on the wing, and Dexter moving the ball very well tonight. They're up 13.5. And again, you're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy.
Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
Just a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Well, we're about ready to start the second half, and we're sharing the booth upstairs tonight with the KDX crew. Wendell Benson and also Jim LeBron. They've been bringing high school sports for Dexter for many, many years. Those guys do a great job. And again, glad to work along beside them. They help us out in many, many ways, helping us get stats together. And again, it's always good to share with these two guys. And again, Dexter basketball on KDX Radio Live. And if you want to follow the Bearcats, then go to KDX Radio Live, and you can watch it then, the replay of the game on YHC TV Channel 21. And we're glad that you folks enjoy our broadcast. It's just amazing how many people throughout our area. We're in Bloomfield, Dexter, Essex, Campbell, Bernie, Malden. Also in Parma, Risco, Gideon, Clarkton, Holcomb. Soon to be Portageville. Hopefully by the time this broadcast is brought, that we will be in Portageville. And also in the towns of Arkansas, the school districts of Marmaduke, Rector, and Piggott. And we're also in Leith, Greenway, Pollard, and St. Francis. So again, glad that you folks have joined us on New Wave Cable on YHC TV. Ed Gargis again supposed to be with us this second half. We haven't seen him yet, so hopefully he'll join us before the game's over with tonight. He had a city council meeting to attend, and once that was over with, he was going to be coming to help us with the game. And Tommy Jacobs works on Tuesday nights now at Three Rivers Community College, one of our sponsors, and he'll be joining us on Friday nights. This game tonight brought to you in part by Allen Christian in Dexter, also A-Plus Medical Equipment in Dexter, Three Rivers Community College, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Shop Historic Downtown Dexter, the attorneys of Welch, Todd, and Parker. They're located in Malden, and Glenn Sain in Rector, Kennett, and Paragould. Again, if you enjoy watching high school basketball on YHC TV, tell those sponsors, stop by and do business with them. Tell them how much you appreciate them sponsoring high school basketball. We're glad that you folks join us for our telecast. And we're looking forward. We got just very few games left. After tonight's game, we only have 7 games remaining that we're going to be broadcasting. And we're going to be going to Rector to do the Marmaduke Rector game. We're going to be at Campbell to do Bernie and Campbell. We're going to be at Bloomfield to do Bernie and Bloomfield. And they had a great game the other night in the third place game of the Stoddard County Tournament, 89-85, and boy, that was a barn burner there. Again, Dexter on top by 13 to start the third quarter, and Richland will start with the ball. Landon Miller will inbound. Again, Dexter's probably the best 4-13 team in our area. They're just in every game. They just have lost so many close games this year. Thornton with the ball to McGarity. Back to Thornton. Skips it out to Harris. To Mac Thornton. He skips it to Miller. Down to Harris. McGarity has it. John McGarity down to Drew Thornton, who puts up one. Long shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with a nice one-handed rebound that time. Dexter with the ball. Just underway in the third quarter. Wyndham has it to Hessling, out to Rawson. Gets it to Hart. Kelly has it to Hart, to Rawson. Wyndham has it. Boy, it's a hard pass into him. Rawson was trying to put up a shot. He's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on. I believe it's Landon Miller. No, it's going to be on McGarity. Excuse me. John McGarity. Just joining us in the booth is Ed Gargis. Hello, Ed.
Good evening.
How are you tonight?
Running a little behind.
Okay. Foul is second foul on John McGarity. Team's first of the second half. Ball skipped out front to Drew Kelly. Rawson has it. He's going to work inside, puts up one from 8. Short, rebounded by Wyndham. He takes the ball out, gets it to Kelly. Kelly for 3, in and out. Rebounded by Rawson on the floor. He gets it to Wyndham. Wyndham throws down to Hart. Ball tipped out of bounds by Drew Thornton. Dexter will control under their own basket. Ed, glad to have you here. Well, we had a very fast first half.
Seems like it.
Yep, it has been. Still cold out there?
No, it's colder.
Colder.
And windier, if that's a word.
Oh. Kelly along the baseline, puts
Nice
it up,
shot.
scores it. Drew Kelly with his 8th point of the night. 37-22. Dexter up by 15, their biggest lead. Harris has it to Thornton. Thornton to McGarity. Over to Nick Harris. Richland breaks the press. No trouble at all. Drew Thornton gets it into McGarity. He loses a handle on it. It's going to be walking. Turnover against the Rebels.
Those fingers could have been just a little bit longer.
Bobby Rawson with the ball. He's going to be working against Mac Thornton. Gets it to Wyndham. To Hessling. Hessling looks inside but can't get it in there. Kelly at the top of the key for 3. Will not go. Rebounded by Drew Thornton. A nice block out on Hart that time. Harris gets it to Miller. To Mac Thornton. I tell you, they're really doing a good job on Drew Kelly, or Drew Thornton inside. Dexter's defense is, Ed.
There's a takeaway by Hart.
Hart thought about it. He was going behind his back, and he thought, no, I'll just pass it on over there after I get it behind my back. He needed to put it on the floor one more time. But the big guy, he looked pretty good handling the ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he's been watching the big guys on the pros. I think in that advanced league we see on TV, they get away with that a little more often, maybe.
Eric Wyndham went over to give him a little lesson there, I think.
Yeah.
They were kind of smiling about it. Thornton with the ball to Harris at the top of the key. He loses a handle on it, gets it back. Ball taken away by Wyndham, and
saying he stepped out of bounds, I think, Bill.
Harris out of bounds with it. Going to be turned over to the Bearcats. Rawson with the ball, 5:15 to go in this third quarter, 37-22. Dexter on top by 15. Richland's in a zone now. Get the ball to Hessling. He's going to be called for steps. Mac Thornton with the ball, working against the press. Dexter's press, Ed, tonight, that first half, it speeded up the game, and they created a lot of turnovers just
Bobby
like that
Rawson
into the front court. Good pass over to Kelly. Can't get it to go.
Whoops.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Drew Thornton. Dexter will control under their basket. I didn't mean to step on you there.
That's okay. That's okay. I feel like I need to try to catch up.
I don't know that you can.
I don't think I can either.
Oh, I tell you, that Kevin Hart, I tell you leave him open, he can knock that thing down. He has 16 in the game now. Biggest lead for the Bearcats, 39-22. They have scored the first 4 points of the third quarter here with 4.5 minutes to go in that third quarter. Harris has a ball. He saved it, gets it back to, but Kelly takes it away for the Bearcats. He drives in and scores his second basket of the half.
Here we go.
10 in game. Drew Thornton with a wide open shot underneath, and we're going to have a quick timeout.
Good job by Harris seeing the entire floor there.
Yes.
Pushing the ball ahead.
Timeout on the floor with 4:14 to go in the third quarter. It's the Dexter Bearcats 41, the Richland Rebels 24. You're watching high school basketball on White Sea TV.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy.
Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
Just a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
Well, again, Bill, I apologize for being a little late. We had a good meeting down in Piggott, Arkansas, though. City Council's got a lot going on in that community. We're excited to be down there.
We had a nice...
as you've seen me do before, I probably got a little winded in my talking and found myself running a little behind getting back up here.
I hope that you talked about YHC-TV.
They are so thrilled to have YHC-TV down there in Piggott, Arkansas, as well as the rest of Northeast Arkansas. And they're looking forward. They've got a list of events they want to contact the TV station about to make sure that we, or you guys, get them accurately announced and promoted, that sort of thing. So
they've got a big art festival that's going to take place on May 3rd. They're having a planning conference or a planning meeting on Sunday, February 3rd. And again, for any of you people that are artists out there, or photographers, or pottery type people, again, be watching YHC-TV for more details on that. We got a release today from the Chamber of Commerce and Sharon Bellers, and I'll tell you what, that's what it takes. People letting us know what's going on. We'll help promote it for you, folks. We're back underway. Rawson with the ball, gets it to Hart. Ball taken away by Drew Kelly, or Drew Thornton. Thornton drives in, puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped around and rebounded out to Rawson, who hits Hessling, and then Drew Kelly goes in for a shot. Has a ball knocked out of bounds by Ben Griffin. Griffin is a 5'11 junior, his first time into the game. Good hustle that time by the young man. Rawson into Hessling. Hessling to Hart. Hart inside the lane, puts up one,
there
scores.
It is. He's got a great soft shot.
He sure does. He has 4 1/4, 18 in the game. Harris to Mac Thornton. Tried to hit Drew Thornton. They hit him right in the head. Hessling with nice ball handling. Drive, puts it up. Will not go. Ball tipped out by Ralston. Tipped around. Kelly keeps it alive. Ralston gets it on the floor.
Out to Wyndham.
Wyndham has it. Hessling out in the corner now. Back to Wyndham. Good hustle by the Bearcats. They just kept tipping around. Looked like a little volleyball game going there. That's what it took for them to maintain control, and they did. Ralston works inside. We're going to have a charging foul. Great defense that time. That's Landon Miller's third charging foul that he has created. Again, the foul on Bobby Ralston, his third. Team's first of the second half. Landon Miller, though, great defense. That's, like I say, the third charging foul that he has caused Dexter to have tonight. He prides himself in that defense. Harris with the ball, gets it to Mac Thornton. To Griffin. Griffin to Harris. Harris puts
Nice
up a long
shot.
three, scores it. Nick Harris.
Got his separation, set his feet.
Yep. His first three of the night. He has 10 in the game. 43-27. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Hessling in the corner. Thought about it. Pulled it back. Gets it to Kelly. To Ralston. Ralston out to Hart in the corner. He's going to drive. Puts up a jump shot. Will not go, but the foul's going to be on Whitaker. Whitaker's second. Team second of the second half. The line to shoot two will be Kevin Hart. Hart is 2 for 4 from the line tonight. He has 18 in the game. 2:25 to go in this
third period.
43-27. First one by Hart, knocks it down. Logan Carwile in for Bobby Ralston for the Bearcats. In for the Rebels, Chad Tilley and Bobby Billingsley. Out is Whitaker and Harris. Hart's second one up, scores it. He now has 6 in the quarter, 20 in the game. Boy, I tell you, he's just, if you get to, have a draw, he's going to be on your team. If you get to pick and choose, Kevin Hart's going to be on anybody's team. He just plays hard.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
What if sports were much more than just a game? And there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
What if sports were much more than just a game? And there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Richland Rebels with the ball in their front court. Mac Thornton trying to find somebody to throw into. Gets it to Tilley. Back to Thornton. He's still with the ball. Puts it up, banks it home.
I think I heard him call glass. Showing some good ball handling skills.
Yes, he did.
And then showing how he can utilize every bit of the backboard and the rim up there.
Put it right in the square.
Absolutely. Old school.
You know, we would say horse. I don't know if they play horse anymore. I mean, I say that a couple of times. People look at me like, well, what are you talking about? Wyndham with the ball, kicks it out to Kelly. Our camera person over here, Kim Stokes, says she remembers horse. We got a blocking foul at time on Chad Tilley. It's going to be his second. Be the team's third team foul of the second half. Dexter will inbound under their basket. Ben Mills in for David Hessling. Coming in for the Rebels is number 42, Dylan Harris. Coming out is Mac Thornton. Logan Carwile inbound. Gets the ball to Hart. Hart's going to drive. Puts up a soft 6-footer. Will not go. Rebounded on the floor by Billingsley. He gets the ball to Tilley. Tilley across the timeline. Gets it to Harris. Dylan Harris with the ball, and Ben Mills going to be called with the foul. His first, team second of the second half. Mills was a quarterback on the Dexter Bearcat football team, just a sophomore.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of varsity action. He sees JV and varsity action. Tilley with the ball for the Rebels. Gets it to Nick Harris. Nick Harris along the right side, going to drive in. Hart with a block, but going to be called for a foul. Kevin Hart with his second foul, team's third. The line to shoot two will be Nick Harris. Harris is 3 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. First one up, scores it. Coming in for the Bearcats is Tyler Scott. Going out is Eric Wyndham. 45-30. Second one up, no good. Rebound by Drew Thornton, and we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball goes on the alternate possession, goes over the Bearcats. Drew Thornton and Tyler Scott tied up that time. 1:10 to go in this third period, 45-30. Bearcats on top by 15. Mills with the ball to Scott. Scott inside. He's going to be called for walking. Inbounding for the Rebels is Dylan Harris. He gets it to Nick Harris. Tilley. Ball taken away by Logan Carwile. He's going to drive in, puts it up, will not go, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul that time on Nick Harris, his second. Team's fourth. Carwile has not scored in this game. He has now. 46-30, 16-point lead for the Bearcats with 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second one up. Rolls around, goes in. Mills with the tip there, and Tilley with the ball. Gets it to Harris. Harris goes in, puts up a shot. Well, in and out, will not go. Oh, nice defense that time, or offense, I guess, but Dylan Harris, he was going to fall out of bounds, and he threw the ball off one of the Dexter Bearcats out of bounds. And
I believe it was off Kevin Hart.
Richland will inbound under their own basket. Harris skips out front to Dylan Harris, who hits Nick Harris along the baseline for three, in and out, rebound by Mills. We're down to 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Carwile quickly to Tyler Scott, who's going to be fouled by
Drew Thornton.
Now you can hear that slap all the way up here. Scott will go to the line to shoot two. Tyler Scott is a 6-foot senior. Fifth team foul on the Rebels. Knocks the first one home. Biggest lead for the Bearcats, 18 points. Coming in for Richland is number 11, Ben Griffin. In for the Bearcats is Eric Wyndham. Coming out is Kevin Hart. And for the Bearcats, and Bobby Billingsley for the Richland Rebels. David Hessling back in for Drew Kelly for the Bearcats. Tyler Scott now to shoot that second free throw. Second one, knocks it home. Nick Harris with the pass to Chad Tilley. We're going to have a pushing foul on Eric Wyndham. That's Wyndham's third, team's fourth. Richland will inbound around midcourt with 23 seconds to go, 49-30. Bearcats up by 19. Harris with the ball. Hessling's on him. Passed in to Thornton. He puts it up. Will not go. Tipped out of bounds by the Richland Rebels. Dexter will control with 11 seconds to go.
It's good hands by Drew just to get the ball and then be able to attempt a shot with it.
Well, as you can tell, when it goes into Drew Kelly, Dexter just collapses around him. Yeah. Mills with the ball. He gets it to Carwile. Carwile has it taken away by Kelly. 2 seconds, 1 second. He's not going to get the shot off before the quarter ends. We'll end the quarter with the Dexter Bearcats on top of the Richland Rebels, 49-30. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Well, an exciting quarter, Bill. Pretty quick action. It looked like since I was a little late getting here in the first half. the full court press by Dexter. Richland had a little trouble with it the first of the quarter, and Dexter was able to extend their lead a little bit. But as we've seen game in and game out, the Richland Rebels never quit. They just kept battling back. Attempted to close the gap there just a little bit toward the end of the quarter, but a few scores by Dexter. The lead is where it is.
Yep. Well, let's give the scoring here for the through the third quarter. Kevin Hart leads all scores with 20, 10 each to Drew Kelly and David Hessling, 5 to Bobby Ralston, 2 each to Tyler Scott and Logan Carwile. Foul-wise, 3 fouls each on Hessling, Wyndham, and Ralston, 2 to Carwile, Hart, and 1 to Ben Mills. For the Richland Rebels, scoring like this: 11 to Nick Harris, 8 to Drew Thornton, 6 to Mac Thornton, and 5 to John McGarity. Foul-wise, 2 each to John McGarity, Chad Tilley, Drew Thornton, Nick Harris, Hakeem Whitaker, 1 to Landon Miller, and to Mac Thornton. Richland starts the last quarter with the ball. They trail by 19. Harris with the ball, gets it to Harris. Well, we've got a lot of double names. We've got McGarity's, Harris's, Thornton's. Nick Harris with a shot, will not go. Drew Thornton with a tip back, beautiful tip. Thornton now with 10 in the game. Ralston across the timeline for the Bearcats. Wyndham has it, gets it to Kelly. To Hessling off his fingertips. Mikey Latham into the game for the first time for the Bearcats. Goes in for the layup. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on.
I believe that's Drew Kelly.
Drew Kelly, his first. Team's fourth of the second half. Mikey Latham, first time in the game tonight. First shot up, scores. Latham has been a starter all year. Whitaker coming in along with Mac Thornton. Going out is Dylan Harris and Ben Griffin for the Richland Rebels. Latham having a little problem with the coach, and the coach has been disciplining him, so discipline problem. He said he'd probably get to play one quarter tonight, and that's what he did. Dexter broke the press that time. Hessling went in, tried to give the ball to Hart. It goes off the Dexter Bearcats out of bounds. 49-34. Richland's come out and scored 4 quick points here to start this fourth quarter. Harris with the ball across the timeline. He drives down, puts it up, scores it.
Nice move.
Drive by Nick Harris.
Yes.
Using that baseline. He has 13 in the game. 49-36. Richland on a 6-0 run. Wyndham all alone. Goes in, scores his first basket of the night. 51-36. Harris with the ball. Gets it
nice
down.
Pass.
Oh, good pass to Whitaker, but we're going to have a foul on the Bearcats. Whitaker will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Kevin Hart, his third. Team's fifth, team sixth. Next foul on the Bearcats will send the Richland Rebels to the line for 1-1. Whitaker's first up will not go. Whitaker has not scored in the game. 51-36. Second one up long, and we've got a lane foul. We've got a push foul on Nick Harris, his third foul.
Thought the referee was going to have to come out and push the coach out of the way so he could signal the scorer's table.
That's what he was, I think, signaling for.
Yes.
Rawson with the ball, gets it to Kelly. Kelly puts it up, scores it. Drew Kelly with a nice shot inside, a good pass by Rawson. We've got a holding foul on David Hessling. It's going to be his fourth foul. Line to shoot a 1-1. Both teams are in a 1-1 for the rest of this game unless the double foul situation comes up.
Yep.
Going to line for a 1-1 will be Mikey Latham. He just left the free throw line just a minute ago, making both of them. 53-36, 6:35 to go. Game has really slowed down, hasn't it? First shot up, scores it. Gets the bonus. Landon Miller in for Drew Thornton. Logan Carwile in for David Hessling. Second one up, short, rebounded by Wyndham. He gets it to Rawson. Rawson quickly down to Carwile. Carwile going to drive the baseline, puts it up, scores it. Nice move that time by Logan Carwile. He has 4 in the game.
Ball to Mac Thornton, back over to Latham.
Richland breaks the press. Ball taken away, but back to the Richland Rebels, but standing out of bounds as he touched the ball was Nick Harris, so turnover against the Rebels. Dexter's press has created the turnovers once they get into the front court, which is kind of unusual. Jeremy McGarity in for Hakeem Whitaker for the Rebels. Dexter with a stack on the inbounds against man-to-man. Rawson with the ball. Kelly has it now. Carwile skips it to Rawson. To Hart. To Kelly. To Carwile. Carwile tried to hit Rawson over his head, but he gets it back, and then we're going to have a pushing foul by Mac Thornton, his second. To the line to shoot a 1-1 will be Bobby Rawson. He's 1 for 1 from the line tonight. He has 5 points. We used to run a play on that stack at center court against the man-to-man, but Richland was staying back, so that play wouldn't have worked. We'll draw that up sometime and tell people how we won a ball game with that. one of the few that we won when I coached. Bobby Rawson's first free throw down. He gets the bonus. Second one up. Long. Rebounded by Jeremy McGarity for the Rebels. He gets it to Mac Thornton. We're down to 5:40 to go in this game. 56-37. Dexter on top by 19. Latham with the ball for the Rebels. To Thornton. Still has a ball. Drives, gives it to Landon Miller, who gets it to Harris. Dexter's defense has really stymied the Richland Rebels, and as I say that, Latham puts up a three, will not go. Hart gets the rebound. He's going to be fouled by Mikey Latham, his first, team's eighth. Going to line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Kevin Hart. Again, Hart's had a big game tonight. He has 20 so far in the game. 4 for 6 from the line. Hart has not scored a three-pointer tonight. It's unusual for him. First free throw knocks it home. Second one is short, but it gets the bounce, falls in. Hart now with 22, 58-37. Dexter on top at 21 with 5:10 to go in the game. Harris with the ball, gets it to Latham. Off of Wyndham, out of bounds, off of Wyndham's leg. Good defense that time, though. We stopped Latham from a drive. Richland gets the ball back. Latham working against Carwile. Puts up a shot along the baseline. Will not go. Hart with a rebound. Here, McGarity. McGarity takes away. He goes inside, puts it up. Will not go, but what a nice move that time by Jeremy McGarity against the big guy. He didn't back up. Hart gets the foul. It's 4 on Hart. The line to shoot 2 will be Jeremy McGarity. He's 0 for 2 tonight from the line. That coming in the second quarter and has not scored in the game. And this game has gone to a crawl.
Yes, it has.
A lot of fouls. Free throw up, no good. Gets the bonus, 5:02 to go, 58-37. Dexter on top by 21. Second one knocks it home. Coming into the game is Jared Stevens for the Dexter Bearcats. Going out is Kevin Hart. 58-38. Dexter on top by 20.
Across the 5-minute mark.
Kelly thought about it, pulled it back, skips it over to Carwile. Carwile drives in, puts one off the backboard, but he's going to be fouled. Carwile from about 12 feet out. Nick Harris is going to be called for the foul that time. That's his fourth. To the line to shoot 2 will be Logan Carwile. Carwile has 4 in the game. Next foul on the Rebels will put Dexter in the double bonus. Free throw up, scores it. Carwile 3 for 3 from the line. It's a 5'11 senior. Next one up, scores it. He now has 6 in the game. Carwile with a near steal, but he's going to be called for a foul. Foul going to be on Logan Carwile, his third. Line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Mikey Latham. Latham is 3 for 4 from the line.
That'll be the 9th foul on the Bearcats, so I guess Richland will be in the double bonus
From
next
now,
foul as well.
Billingsley coming in for the Rebels. Coming out is Miller. Billingsley, a 5'11 junior. Latham's first one, he knocks it home. Gets the bonus. Second one up, scores it. Latham now with 5, all 5 from the free throw line. Kelly with the ball down to Stevens, to Wyndham, to Rawson, to Kelly. Dexter milking a little time off the clock. Stevens has it, skips it over to Rawson. Rawson down to Carwile along the baseline, gets it to Stevens. Stevens out to Kelly. Kelly drives in, puts a running layup up. Will not go. He tipped it. Latham with the rebound. 4:10 to go. 60-40. Dexter on top of 20. Thornton with the ball. He's going to drive. We're going to have a foul on Jared Stevens. Stevens stepped into him. Line to shoot two.
Nice little crossover, but
yes,
Mac Thornton there.
4:05 to go in the game.
And the roll.
Thornton now has 7 in the game. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Make that 2 for 3 now. He has 8 in the game. Richland back within 18 with 4 minutes to go in the game. They need to stop and need some points. Rawson kicks it to Kelly. Kelly to Stevens inside to Carwile. Carwile's going to be called for steps. He knew what he wanted to do. He just forgot to put it on the floor.
Yes, he did.
Let me get my position first, then I'll bounce it in. Hessling in for Carwile.
I think the amount of separation he had may have surprised him just a little bit.
Tilly in for Latham.
I think he thought the defense was going to be a little tighter on him.
Well, I never did anything like that. I turned it over many times before then, I'll assure you. Dexter with the ball with 3:35 to go. No hurry. Oh, nice pass down to Hessling underneath. He skips it out to Kelly. Kelly over to Rawson. Dexter, like I say, going to milk some time off against that 1-3-1 zone. And it could be a matchup zone. I put it this way, if it's a man-to-man, it's a real sinking man-to-man. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Bearcats. Richland will control. Hart in for Jared Stevens. Tilly inbounds to Harris, to Thornton. 3:10 to go in this game. Double team. Boy, I tell you what, Thornton doesn't want the ball right there. He skips the ball down to Tilly. Tilly for 3, puts it up, scores it. He's going to go to the line.
That may be number 5 on Hart.
Chad Tilly with his first basket of the night to 3, and he's going to go to the line to try to make the 4-point play. Kevin Hart commits to foul. It will be his 5th. He will foul out of the game. Hart with 22 on the night.
And Josh Stevens coming right back in for Kevin Hart.
Yep.
Whoop, my bad.
Jared Stevens?
Jared Stevens. My apologies.
Tilly for the free throw. Knocks it home. Tilly with 4 in the game. 4-point play. That'll get you back in the game quick. It's 60-46. Rawson with a drive. Puts it up. Will not go. Stevens with the rebound. Put back. No good. Rebounded by Harris. Harris with the ball. Down to 2:45 to go. Richland needs a bucket. Gets it to Tilly. Tilly's going to be called for steps. Turnover on the Rebels. 2:43 to go. 60-46. Well, the fans have got into the game here in just the last minute or two, haven't they?
4-point play to do that for you.
Both sides. Kelly out front with the ball. Gets it to Rawson. Rawson down to Wyndham. Wyndham back out to Rawson. To Stevens. To Hessling. To Rawson. Kelly out front with the ball. To Rawson. Dexter milking some time off the clock. Gets the ball to Kelly, to Stevens inside. He puts it up. Ball knocked out of his hands. Dexter gets it back, and the foul is going to be on number 50, Bobby Billingsley. The line to shoot 2 will be Bobby Rawson. Rawson's had harder hits than that on the football field. But
yes, he has.
But I guarantee it got his attention, didn't it?
Yes. He's given harder hits than that, too, on the football field.
Yes. Dylan Harris and Ben Griffin in for the Rebels. Coming out is Billingsley and Mac Thornton. 2:07 to go, 60-46. Ralston's second shot up, scores it. He now has 7 in the game. Harris with the ball. Richland needs a bucket. We're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on Stevens. It'll be a blocking foul. Line to shoot 2 will be Nick Harris. We're going to have timeout with 2:03 to go in the game. Dexter on top of the Rebels, 61-46. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Glen St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glen St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glen St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glen St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Looks to be an exciting final couple of minutes of the game. Obviously, Richland needs to get a couple of quick stops, and a couple of three-pointers would really help them out right now as well. But I'm sure Dexter's going to be content to come out and continue to try to maintain ball management, spread it out, pass it around.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. Of course, the thing in Richland's favor right now, they've got a chance to cut this lead down to 13 with the clock stopped.
Yes.
And the clock is what Dexter wants to continue. They want it to run and get the game over with. I mean, they've got the lead. It's their game to lose.
Absolutely.
And Richland's game to win. Richland, like I say, Stevens just happened to be in that position trying to take the ball away.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't like he ran down there and said, I think I'm going to commit a foul. It wasn't that at all. It just a wham, wham, bam play. Harris' first free throw up will not go. He gets a second. Knocks it home. He has 3 1/4, 14 in the game. Ralston with the ball, across the timeline now. Under 2 minutes to go in this game. Wyndham out front with the ball, gets it back to Ralston. Ball taken away by the Rebels.
He's going to get it.
Now Wyndham gets it back, gets it to Drew Kelly.
Over to Ralston. Ralston bringing it down. Tilly all over Drew Kelly.
We're going to have a foul on Dylan Harris, his first. Going to line to shoot 2 will be Eric Wyndham. Wyndham has 2 points in this game. He's 0 for 2 from the line. That was back in the first quarter. It's Dylan Harris' first foul. Wyndham's first free throw will not go. John McGarity in for Nick Harris for the Rebels. Minute and a half to go in this game. Second one long, rebounded by Ralston. He's going to go back up with it, scores
it.
Good power rebound and move by Bobby Ralston. John McGarity with the ball. Gets it to Griffin. Griffin with the ball, loses it, gets it to Jeremy Garrity. Back to Griffin. He puts it up, scores it.
And the roll.
Ben Griffin with his first bucket. 63-49, 1:05 to go. Dexter in no hurry. They lead by 14. Down to 1 minute. Hessling to Mills. Gets it to Hessling, down to 50 seconds. Hessling over to Ralston. Dexter spreading the court. We're going to have a foul on Ben Griffin, his first. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Bobby Ralston. He's 2 for 4 this quarter, 3 for 5 in the game, and he has 9 points so far. Ralston with a chance to match his number. 42 seconds to go, 63-49. First free throw up will not go. Ralston now shoots the second. Knocks it home. He now has 10 in the game. McGarity with the ball. Gets it to Tilley. To McGarity.
To McGarity. Whoop.
Taken away by
Ben Mills.
Ben Mills. 30 seconds to go. Hessling out front with the ball. Dexter with a 12-point lead.
Playing a little keep-away game from Tilley there at the moment.
Yes. Dexter's going to win this game now. You can see that. 10 seconds to go. Dexter with the ball. They get it to Ralston, to Kelly. 5 seconds, and he's going to be fouled by Ben Griffin. Griffin will... Well, I guess they didn't stop the clock. That's kind of unusual. Now, they've changed that score twice. We had it 64-49. The next thing I knew it was 64-51. Now they changed it back to 64-49. Ed, we're going to take a short timeout where both teams are congratulating each other after the game. Again, a big county rivalry. These teams just 6 miles apart. And we're going to come back with the final stats in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Hey, Bob. Yeah, have you disinfected the area? Good. Now make a 3-inch incision between the 4th and 5th abdominal muscles.
Shouldn't you be doing this?
It's really straightforward. Listen, I gotta go, Bob. I'll talk to you later.
Making important financial decisions on your own doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones prefers meeting clients face-to-face. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Well, Ed, let's go over the final stats of
Sure.
this game tonight for the winning Dexter Bearcats, who now improved to 5-13. And again, I said this a couple of times in the pregame and during the game. They're the best 4-13 team that I've seen in a long time, and they're just, a point here, a point there, away from being probably 500 or a game or two over. But here's the scoring: you got 22 by Kevin Hart, 12 by Drew Kelly, 10 each by David Hessling and Bobby Ralston. 6 by Logan Carwile, 2 by Eric Wyndham, 2 by Tyler Scott. Free throw wise, Dexter 19 for 27 from the line. For the Richland Rebels, they were led in scoring by Nick Harris with 14, 10 to Drew Thornton, 8 to Mac Thornton. Then you had 5 each to John McGarity and Mikey Latham. You had 4 to Chad Tilley, 2 to Ben Griffin, and 1 to Jeremy McGarity. Free throw wise, 17 for 29 by the Richland Rebels. Rebels now fall to 8-9 on the season, but I tell you what, I still like this Dexter Bearcat team. I just think they need to find a way to win. I think their intensity is there. I think their offensive effort tonight was much more balanced scoring for them.
Yes.
I mean, Hart led with 22, but they had 3 other players in double figures with 4 with double figures, and that's probably the first time they've had that happen all season. So hopefully they've got a little confidence now going into the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
hadn't got a chance to talk to you. Let's talk about the New Wave Cable while we've got a chance. You're the regional manager for them, and again, we appreciate all the things that New Wave does to allow us, Channel 21, YHC, to bring all these games to our fans out there from Northeast Arkansas all the way up to Bloomfield. And you all have high-speed internet along with the phone service, along with the cable.
Yes, sir. As we've talked in some previous games, we just launched the additional services and products in Parma and Risco. We're having great response from those two communities. In fact, we're going to be in Risco later again this week and in Parma next week. So trying to showcase that a little bit, stir up a little more community excitement. We do have the additional video and internet services and capabilities launched in Northeast Arkansas. We've had a slight setback, if you will, or hiccup with the phone service, and we're working diligently to get that worked out. And we'll still have that available very, very soon. And so we're excited about that. But so, again, a lot going on with New Wave Communications in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. It's a great time to be a part of what we have going on. YHC is an integral and very important part of all of that. The communities we're moving into, they're very, very excited about the programming and the shows that you guys, YHC, is broadcasting on for them. You know, the high school basketball is a huge draw, but also, as we talked before, the cooking show is a great hit, as well as the racing show. And so they're just very, very excited about that. We're very excited about it and stuff. So I guess that's about all that.
Let's talk here just a minute. We still got time, Kim. Yeah. Let's talk here a minute about YHC. I mean, it's all local stuff. The
yes,
cooking show's local. We go out and do different things throughout the communities, whether it's a parade or interviewing someone. We try to bring positive things from each and every community. So that's what YHC is all about. Again, if you folks have something for us, let us know. And, Ed, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back and hopefully get with Coach Nichols and get his take on this game. Coach Nichols, winning coach
great.
from the Dexter Bearcats. He's up visiting with KDX Radio. We'll see if we can't get him on. So we're going to take a short break, hear from some of our sponsors. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
She turned around and left the cave, and I'm standing there by the pool of water alone, and it just brought up a whole bunch of issues that...
W tym piórze nie ma atramentu.
What?
I wtedy możemy zacząć dopiero pracować.
Using a broker you can't understand doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones speaks in a language you can understand. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. For the Edward Jones office nearest you, call 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com.
Well, we're visiting with Coach Rob Nichols of the Dexter Bearcats. Congratulations on a big win.
All right, appreciate it.
You needed that tonight.
Yeah, we've had a lot of close ones, and tonight we had a little bigger lead than what we've been used to going into the fourth quarter, and kind of seemed like we was going to make it interesting there for a little while, but the kids buckled down and did what they needed to do at the end.
Well, I thought that you had very balanced scoring. You had four guys in double figures, and that hasn't happened often for you this year.
No, we got one guy averaging double digits, so anytime we can get another one or two in double digits, that's a big plus for us. We hadn't scored 64 points in a while. You know, we've been in the 50-point range, and you know, we really need to score at least up in the 60s to win games in Southeast Missouri.
I commented on your press several times that your turnovers came actually in the front court,
right,
rather than in the back court, and they were double teaming just as soon as they got across the timeline. Which that always, when you get them in the corner, there's really no place to go. And I thought your players did a good job. I thought Rawson did a good job getting it to Hessling, or Hessling out to Rawson, and down in the corner would be Hessling. And
right.
I thought they did a good job in the transition part once they got the ball on a turnover.
Right. I mean, we need to score in transition. We're better when we're getting it up and down the court and not going against a set defense. And, you know, I'd really like to see more points off of those turnovers, but, you know, I thought we turned them over quite a bit and didn't get as many points off of them as we'd like. But, you know, we'll take what we can get.
Who do you have next?
Advance.
Oh, boy. And where do you play them?
It's at home, so that's a plus.
Yep. It should be a good game. Again, we were visiting with Coach Rob Nichols, the Dexter Bearcats. Good luck the rest of the season, and hope the Bearcats come away with many, many more wins.
All right, I appreciate it.
Okay. Again, we want to thank New Wave for getting us the opportunity to bring you this game. I want to thank Ed Gargis for coming in and co-anchoring with us tonight. Kim Stokes in on the camera, and again, thank you folks for watching YHC TV, making us your hometown channel for high school basketball and all the other things that we do in the area. I'm Bill Hampton. Please put those seatbelts on if you're out and about on those roadways, because we want to see you back with us at the next game. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow. Good night, everybody.